Hi everybody, it's Julie. Oops, I'm getting ready for the Q&A today. Forgot I had that out. So this is actually Thursday, so yesterday was our Q&A. I hope you joined us. If you didn't, it is available on the Dear Julie channel. It's answering all your questions for the June Just Junk Journal Challenge 2021. So you can see I have a desk full of junk. Now this is my lace from the mini challenge and the challenge. I have some fabric. I have some other things here. So the fabric is the sleeve from the shirt from, I've used this in a couple of my journals this year, and we've almost used all of the shirt. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm ripping down the seam here. We're going to go ahead and undo the cuff. What I'm going to be doing today is I am making elements, my 3 elements for the challenge, using my garment. So you can use either the fabric from your garment or the fabric from your linen. Those are your 2 places actually that you can get fabric from for this challenge. Okay, so we're going to set that aside. We'll be using that later. I have the little photo album pieces. We're going to set those aside. And let's go ahead and we are going to cut out a page. So this is the size that I'm going to be wanting. Okay, I also, look at this, I have that piece there that's pretty cool too. Okay, what about... Okay, I'm kind of liking the bottom of this. Okay, I like that it's finished. So I think what I'm going to do, let's see if we open this up. Okay, and come all the way to the edge here. Now, you know, I like when I can rip something, but I don't think that that's going to happen today. I'm going to go ahead and I'm using this page. This is a page out of a journal that we actually used this journal book and some of the pages for my journal for last May, not this May, but last May's challenge journal. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my paper down just a little bit. Okay, and cut across here. And that way I can go across here hopefully without cutting the page. Okay, so I still have that fabric that I'm going to be able to use throughout my journal. And let's see. So there I have fabric cut for my page. This will actually go into the journal. Okay, so that is my page idea. Okay, we're not done yet though. Okay, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I literally could just put this in just like it is here. I probably would go ahead and fray the edges a little bit, even though it's going to be frayed like this. I'm okay with that. I think that's actually going to be kind of cool. Okay, so I'm going to let that happen because eventually it would happen naturally anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and fray the edge. I don't know if this side's going to fray or not. Yeah, you have to start at the bottom on this side to get the, okay. So we're just going to go across, grab some of these pieces. Okay. Okay, so your 2 fabric sources for this, again, is a piece of clothing or a garment, and or a piece of linen. Okay, so linen being a pillowcase, a sheet, a lace doily, real lace doily, tablecloth, bed skirt, obviously things like that. Okay, curtain. Okay, so what I am going to do to give at least one of these pieces of fabric some structure, I'm going to go ahead and attach this piece of fabric to the journal here. Okay, so that way we're going to have one sticking out. I'm going to make a pocket. And so let's go ahead. We're just going to use our fabric tack. Ooh, I forgot to bring in I got new fabric tack. I forgot to bring it in. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm just going to put it in the small bottle. Okay, so here is our fold. So this is the top. So I'm going to put my fabric tack along here, across the bottom, and along here. And that is going to make me a large pocket. And I love pockets, and I cannot lie. So y'all know that I love pockets. Okay, so let's see. How am I going to do this? I'm going to go ahead. We need to do it quicker than this, Julie. Okay, get it on there. Got it on that side. Good. Come over here, pull it tight, and lay it down. Okay. So I cut out my page. Okay, so this is, remember, for this challenge, you're making out of each of the elements that are on the list. So each of the 11 elements, you are to make a page, a tag, and an embellishment. Okay, so there, that is going to give me that. For right now, I'm going to let this piece hang in the journal. This piece is going to be a pocket. And so now I'm going to go ahead and I need to decorate it. And I just realized, okay, we're going to go ahead and put this piece of clear plastic in our pocket so that if we get some glue or something on inside, it won't stick. Okay, so I have this adorable wrapping paper, and I think the kids on the picnic are just so darn cute. So I'm going to go ahead and cut one of these squares out. Okay, and ooh, and I'll have all those things that I can use. So wrapping paper would be packaging. Okay, those just fell out of from doing graduation over here. Okay, so over here I have this piece of lace. It is totally a scrap piece of lace, but I'm going to call this 5 inches of my my lace, okay, from the mini challenge in the challenge. Even though this was already 5 inches of my lace for the other part of the mini challenge in the challenge, since I forgot to sew this picture on here onto this pocket, I'm going to sew it on here and then I'll glue it down. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Be right back. Okay, be careful when you're getting to the end and when you pull your paper. Oh my goodness. I'm cutting my strings. Then I'm going to go in and cut around behind this. Okay, so there's that. Now, okay, so this can go right on there. So this gives me lace and packaging and sewing so far. We're going to attach that onto our pocket here. Okay. And we did put that plastic inside, so yay, that's a good thing. Now I have these are labels from flowers from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut this to make it look like a little sticker, and I'm going to put it down here. And how am I going to attach that? I'm going to use stapler. That might tell us where it's going to actually live. Okay. I can reach this far. Oh, I can reach a little further. Okay, it did not staple. Go back up. I don't know why the first one didn't staple, but I can staple onto that pocket. So that gives me a pocket there. And, okay, so I have a pocket that's been decorated, and I still have this over here that I can do something with. And so that is my page idea using fabric. Now the whole idea is for each of your elements, the element has to be the main part of the page. So for clear packaging, your clear packaging has to be the main part of the page. For your, like this one, for the fabric needs to be the main part of the page. For journal, what was it? What did we do this one as? Cool Stuff Paper, or Cool Stuff Other is a photo album. Okay, so this is Cool Stuff Other page idea, and you saw this the other day. But the page has to be made out of the element. Okay, so that is Cool Stuff, or no, this is fabric page, and this is what we have. We have a pocket here, nice large pocket, and I could go ahead and sew that, and I might do that. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so I sewed it around the edge. Now remember, sewing can be one of the 3 things that you do to your whatever it is that you are making. Okay, so there we go. So let's put that aside and move on to our tags. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take one of the the photo album, and we're going to get it so that it doesn't have any plastic on it. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. Okay, I am going to go ahead and cut one piece of this off. Okay. So this is my main part, is my fabric, but I want to make sure that this fits. And you know what? It might be kind of fun to put it on the edge. and have it at an angle. I want to keep this though. Okay, I wonder if we can if we can rip this. Not easily. Whoa! Oops. Did you see that? I wanted that piece for like the tops of tags and stuff. I should have just cut it. Okay. Well. Well, I'll be right back. I'm going to sew this. Since my sew machine's right here, this is like awesome because I can go ahead and do stuff like this when I mess things up. So there we go. And I think we'll go ahead and leave it on this side, but I want the string. Okay, well, we'll cut the string. Sorry about that. Okay, so, I mean, that's different. Could even do it again for some texture, but I think once is enough. Look, and it's on there backwards, but that's okay. Okay. Okay, so we go like this. This was almost. We'll go like, cut that down. Okay. Okay, so if we take this and we put it on here, use this as our template for cutting around. Okay, so it's like our pattern. I like this size of tag. I think it's kind of cool. Ooh, and I kind of like this. Okay, so how did that? Whoop, we want that. We want that like that. Okay. Okay, so this is my tag here that we're going to do. I am going to go ahead and before I forget, use my crocodile to make a hole. Okay, so I used my crocodile to make a hole, and I probably made it too big. You ever have one of those days? I would put an eyelet in it, but guess what? This is junk. I can't use it, but I would put an eyelet in it, but I can't, so I'm not going to. Ay. Okay. But I can put this in here. Okay, and I can go ahead and have it. Okay, I don't need it doubled. Okay, so let's pull this out. I'm going to go ahead and cut this down so that it's not quite so thick, since it already kind of cut itself down. Okay, so we'll have this. Okay, and I think we'll go ahead and grab a piece of the lace that I started over here. Let's see. Remember, if you use ruffle lace, you get more stuff out of it. You get longer. Look at, that's how much more lace you get if you have a ruffle lace. Okay. and go ahead. And if you're doing this, the 6.1 mini challenge in the challenge, check out that video. That was Saturday's video. And that's how I have lace to use. Okay, and the only way that you have lace to use is to do the mini challenge in the challenge, or have it as part of that it is on your garment or your linen. It's the only place that you would have lace. Okay, so now I'm going to just clean this up a little bit. It has some strings. So this is my tag. Okay, and so let's go ahead and decorate it. And I am thinking, I have this really cute card. And so I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. And I'm going to add another one of these flower things. I have a whole bunch of them. I had them because they have flower names on them. Actually, I had them saved for something else. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to staple that on there. Okay. And come down. Okay, so I stapled it there. I'm going to come down and staple it onto my fabric. And I usually do 2 staples, so I should do 2. And I do that so that it looks like it's on purpose. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sew the card onto the fabric. And of course, I'm going to leave a pocket. And yeah, I'm not done with the watermelon and the berry, but there were questions that about this, and I don't know if I'm going to be doing a fabric page in either one of those journals. So I was like, okay, well, I'll just get mine ready. I hope you could hear that. Okay. Okay. So we have stitched that. We have stitched a playing card on as a pocket. We added some of the remnant up here, along with remnant from the lace. And so we have a little pocket right here that we'll be able to put something in. And now I'm going to add a backing, and just like you would if you were, you know, if your tag was a little flimsy, you would probably add a back to it. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this down. I think I'll trim this off here too, because I don't need the hole. Okay, I can leave this because I can use that as to make washi. Okay, so the cool thing is this time you can use your tools. Now, what's going to happen is this is going to be flimsy and fall down. Okay? Probably. Once it gets on here. And I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm thinking that I could have sewn this on, but now that I'm not going to. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that is going to be my tag. I think we will go ahead and cut this. And this could be some washi. And how would we make washi out of this? Just by adding our double-sided tape right onto the fabric. It's moving. It's not going where I want it to. Okay. And then there you go. Okay, we can make some washi out of this also. And you can do it with glue or with double-sided tape. There we go. Stack those up on top of each other. There you go. We have our little tag. So we added stitching, the card, this. We do have a place for a card, and I'm thinking if I could find something that's kind of peachy. Because we got red. What if we do a yellow? I'm looking through the paint chips, you guys. That's what I'm doing here. Not green. The top of it looked yellow, but the bottom was green. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have. I've been here over 12 years. And this was here at the house when I came here. So, but I want that lemon meringue, I think, for, yeah, so we'll go with golden corn. Okay, we'll put this. Sometimes I like the names. Okay, so look, it's clear on the back. See if that fits in our pocket. Oop, gotta cut it a little bit. Okay, so there, that's gonna give us that. So that's our tag, okay? And it will go along with our page idea. So we have our tag and our page idea. Put that right inside there. And we'll move on to our embellishment. And, oh, we can use this. Very cool. And we can use this. All right. All right, all right. Okay, so kind of staying along the same ideas, using the same pieces, but we are going to make a paper clip out of the cuff. Okay, so our so I'm gonna go ahead and pull that thread. Okay, so I have my cuff. It has the button and the buttonhole, and so I'm going to go ahead and first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and make that. And isn't that cool? It looks like a little pocket. I think that that's really cool. Now I am going to be skipping ahead. I'm using the red clip that I would use for binding. So you want to use your clip from your binding. Now, I want this to sit on the page when I'm looking at the page, not that side. So I want the outside of my clip to be on the right side. Okay, so when it goes onto a page, I want it to clip on from this side. Okay, and it is going to be bulky. I know that. Okay, I am going to go in here and I'm going to put glue around my paper clip. And I guess I could have done this with it. And I just threw away scrap paper from, that would be perfect. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this in here. Again, this would be much easier if this was not held down yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and, so this is the top. And I'm going to go ahead and put this paper on here. This glue reminds me of the smell of Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know why. I was like, whoa, I saw Johnny Depp. That was most strange. Okay. Okay, so I really want this side to especially be, and then where the paper clip is, to be held down. And that's so that for the next part. Okay, so I'm putting that there. That's going to hold my my thing. So now the next part, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put glue across here, and across here. Oh, I just put that on the, gosh. Okay, we're going to take the glue off this side because that's where the pocket is going to be. Or not the pocket. Okay. Do you ever get this thing and forget what you were doing? Forget what you planned? Okay, yeah, I want that open. Okay, so this side gets closed. I'm sorry. This side gets glue. This side gets glue. Come on, I just need enough to finish. Okay. Okay, this goes up. And make sure that this is nice and over. And this closes. Okay, so this closes, this holds, this holds. Close, close, close. Okay, now one of the things I wanted to show you real quick. I have, look what I found in my broken jewelry box. It's actually a button cover and it's a strawberry. And I'm not going to use it here, but I wanted to show you that this is something that you could do if you have some button covers. You could use them on your buttons like this. Okay, so, okay, so now we're going to go ahead and close this. And this might be interesting. There we go. Go in from the side. Okay, so there's my little, the cuff looking like a pocket with a pocket on the side. Okay. Isn't that cool? Little, okay, we're not done. Okay, so this is going to be our little, we're going to put this inside. And even though it says lemon meringue, I guess it's going in here. Unless I can, you know what? How about, ooh, yeah, the three of, oh, no, it's short. Okay, we have Black Eyed Susan. How about Coronation Gold and High Sun? Okay. Coronation Gold and High Sun, and I can keep the Black Eyed Susan for something else. Okay, so there's that. It can hang out. Okay, I like that. And then next, we are going from the side, the other side of the lace where there's still two together. Did you see my lace for the mini challenge and the challenge? These were connected like that. So I get twice as much lace. That is okay, because I know at least two of you out there have found some lace that is double like that or triple. And I was like, look at there. I've got double lace. Woohoo. Check me out. Okay, so we're going to try and put this on here. There we go. We got some glue. Good job. Okay. That. Okay. And so here we, well, you know what? Kind of like that, like that. Yeah, I'm going to go with that, like that. I'm looking around to see if I have a postage stamp around here. Out. I don't see. I do see one, but I don't think that'll work. Okay, we've got this that we've been using. I think we'll go with this one over here. Okay, so that can go there. And then I have from the bingo game, one of the bingo numbers, and it can go right there. And that gives me a variety of the colors. We're on this cute little paper clip. Let's go ahead. I've been rounding the corners with my scissors, forgetting that I can use my tool, because sometimes you don't get to use all your tools. Sometimes you do. This time you can use all your tools. You can use paint. You can use pens, markers. So I may end up with another color to go in here. My main thing is that it is an embellishment. It is a paper clip. It's going to go in from the side. And I will probably want to put this on a page that has some bulk on the page as well. And then for my elements, I added the piece of lace. I added the paint chip, the piece from the tag, and the game piece. Okay, so your tag and your paint chip, those would be cool stuff paper. Your game piece would be cool stuff other. Okay, so your game pieces are cool stuff other. Okay, so there we go. How fun is that? Okay, so let's see what we made today. We have a shirt cuff paper clip with embellishments, with a pocket made out of the garment or the shirt. We have our page element, which is the fabric from the shirt sleeve, added the wrapping paper, the lace, and the little tag piece here. Okay, and we can take the clear plastic out now. And then we also have our tag, and we added a hole in it so we could have some fluffy stuff. It might be kind of fun to put some of the, I mean, we do have this, right? This is from a bag of cuties, the cute little oranges. Okay, so there's enough room, I think, that I can get that in there. Might as well have all the colors. Okay, so there we go. And we'll go ahead and, you know, we'll staple it. I like to use the staples because less bulk than making a big round knot. Okay, so now if that falls down, it still is going to be kind of cool. So if this was in a pocket, you would still have this. And I may, you know, come along and decorate that with, you know, something along the lines of the little flower or something eventually, or now, because I kind of really like that look right there. Just go ahead and cut it across, because we have this one. Okay. And go ahead and, I'm not going to use the corner rounder on this because this is sticky tag. I'm using my resist the sticky scissors. Okay. Oh, you know what? I think it just needs just the flower. So this tag I got 2 flowers off of. So, you know, we needed more staples on this little tag here. So there we go. But we better do both sides, because if it falls this way, maybe we need a second flower. I don't know. I think that that's kind of cool though. I like that we have this here. That's kind of cool. And that this little thing flops over. The tag, the fabric was the main part, and then we added the other pieces onto the tag. I have picked out my stamp set, and it's different. I'm gonna stamp its words, and there's some words about friends and some other words, and so some of these things might get, some of the stamped words might get brought in and put in there. But I love this. I think that that's really, really fun. So there you go, a page idea. Okay, so there's our page. And we attached it to a journal page, so to give it some strength. We have our tag, and we have our paper clip. So which one was your favorite? Were you stuck on what to do with fabric to get your page? I hope this gets you unstuck, and there you go. Okay, so we did make some washi out of the fabric and out of the tag, and see there's writing space here for that tag. Writing space on the back of here. I love it. I love it. And I think, I mean, you could could put a little something in there too. Okay, so all those fun things. Like I said, I love pockets. I love tucks. So there you go. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. Don't forget that tomorrow is our mini challenge in the challenge 6.2. Mini challenge in the challenge 6.1 will be due tomorrow. The only way that you get the extra things to use in your journal is to finish your mini challenge. Also, don't forget to comment on all of the June videos. Okay, and I'm posting a new video in the Patreon of making the graduation journal. So if you want to check that out, just check out Patreon, and all Patreons have access to that. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.